Daz says, what's a good army to start with? I'd say any army you go into the shop and go, oh, that model's cool.
Yeah.
Want an army of those? That's pretty much it.
Rule of cool. Yeah. Anything that
cool,
can...
like...
If you want to know what army to start with, go into a Games Workshop and they'll jump on you like a shark hook with a drop of blood in the water, and they'll be telling you for a few hours of every single army and what to do with it. You'll get so bored, you'll probably just grab the first thing that's on the shelf.
Normally say Space Marines, but no, Space Marines are like going down rabbit hole. Like you just, it's too much to choose.
Yeah, it's too much.
I mean, what I'd probably go if I was starting fresh and had no, like, I've been into my orcs since old Orcs of Goblins, like fantasy, so I've kind of always had a tough spot for orcs. But I'd probably go like Tyranids or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of new, they've got all the refresh of models, they've already kind of, they don't have the codex out yet, do they? But they have, like, if you get the half of Leviathan, you'll get the cards and stuff like that, and you get like half an army.
Like normally whatever's on the other side of the Space Marines in the starter box, you'll normally get pretty cheap.
Totally. That is actually a really good thing, anything that like inspires you to paint, anything that, you know, makes you want to read their lore is a good place to start, because, you know, it's more than just a tabletop game after all. But if you're more if you're interested in just the competitive side, which you shouldn't be, but whatever, some people are.
I don't know. I don't mind.
Yeah. Like some, you know, some people are just interested in that one thing. To me, I actually think Knights is a fantastic first army because they're very cheap to start. Like one of the cheapest Games Workshop kits is the War Dog kit. You get 2 War Dogs for I think it's like $114 or $120, like discounted. So about $60 each, which is amazing.
Yeah, which is a bit sad, really.
Well, which is sad, but you know, well, you compare it to a Redempted Dreadnought, which is about $100.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, so you're basically getting 2 Redempted Dreadnoughts at, you know, at half price. You can build a 2,000 point list with not much money, but not only that, you can then play your Knights army as either Imperial Knights or Chaos Knights.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and you know, when you're actually learning the game, there's not many models to move. You generally have like less rules. You know, you don't have like a million data sheets like billowing around in your head.
Yeah.
So I think Knights is a decent one. Yeah, Knights are also a fantastic second army again because they're just really cheap. Yeah.
Especially if you can like ally them with one of your other army too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
As Senokai says, the best army start one, you like the models lore, and because things change, and like that's like with Necrons. I've played them basically non-stop since mid-8th when I sort of got into them, because I thought I've always loved Necrons. I've been played them back when they first came out, and it's just like you go to tournaments, and some tournaments you're going to struggle because your book's not great, but if you know you're going to struggle, you might as well just take something a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And then when you know your army's decent, you can have a bit of a crack.
Yeah.
That was like when I first got back into the hobby. The reason I got back into it is because the Conquest magazine, I saw it at the newsagent.
Yes, that's exactly the same for me.
It was like $5, so I'm like, but then like always, you know, like it done what it was meant to do. It got me hooked.
Certainly did.
And I only had a couple of paints, and then I subscribed to the magazine, got a few tools and stuff. But in the end, I found I do like Space Marine and Death Guard, but I just found I wasn't that attached to it. And this is going with like what army to collect and stuff. And I just wasn't as enthusiastic. I was enjoying the hobby, but I wasn't enjoying painting them that much. So in the end, I just when it got towards my birthday, which is October, and obviously October is sort of the October month. I may as well treat myself, and I bought a fair few orcs, and I've got other armies and stuff, but orcs it's like, say, when I paint a Space Marine or whatever, I do enjoy it, but I go back to an orc and it's just so familiar, and I guess it's like, say, eating food that you don't really like, but when you eat your favorite food, it just has this huge nostalgia, or it just has this totally
like double quarter pounders.
Well, that's it. Say if you had a chicken burger, you're probably like, yeah, it does the job. But then when you have a double quarter pounder, it's like me with orcs. It's other stuff I enjoy painting, but then I paint orcs, and I don't know, I'm weird. I love painting green skin.
Yeah.
I love painting cloth and like furs, and I like organic stuff. So when I paint like marine, it's really weird because there's a different way of painting it. When I paint like skin and stuff, and I mean most orcs are just covered in skin with a few pelts or whatever, and just that's what I enjoy painting the most. I'm just So you definitely want to enjoy painting it, and you want to enjoy the aesthetic and stuff. Otherwise, you'll just be, just painting it, not really enjoy it, just to get it on the tabletop or whatever. So you may as well enjoy the lore, because I like the lore and the a lot of stuff about orcs. So they're perfect for me because I like their lore. I like the models, and the way they play is okay. But I mean, a lot of times you're still going to get killed by certain stuff.
Oh yeah, it's always going to happen. That's why with Necrons, like, I don't know, I just sort of got drawn back into them, and it's just like they're just a bunch of grumpy old men who hate young people, and that's just me down to a T. Like, it's just
you can imagine them come out the front and get off my lawn.
Yeah, it's like if we had like neighbours and their kids would like cut across our lawn, and I'd be like, oh, they're on the bloody lawn again. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm just a Necron through and through. That's what the thing about 40k is, just so many armies and so many ways of playing. There's something for everyone.
For sure, yeah.